and welcome back to the Arc Revo Cup Qualifier here at the Rocket Complex in London. Of course, brought in collaboration with P-Cube, Nth Gen Interactive, and Arc System Works. And of course, welcome back onto the commentary desk. It's my good friend Shaden.
They finally found me. I was in a dumpster outside, just, consoling myself over the fact I couldn't take part and make people salty today. But there will be another opportunity for that. But no, I am indeed back, and I'm very glad to be here. And I'm now, of course, joined by Mr. BP Tank, a fellow member of NBA, absolute stallion in the North community for anime fighting games. No, honestly.
Please.
Please.
I've increased the anime community by 200%, so that makes us 4 players now for other games apart from Blaze Blue and Guilty Gear. But
impressive percentages are still impressive nonetheless, my good sir. You should still be proud of that.
So, of course, we've just had a 15-minute intermission, and whilst we were having that intermission, some games have been played. P-Cube have brought along a couple of their upcoming titles as well. WRC Rally 6 and a couple of visual novels, some Type Moon, Muso games.
That would be Fate Exteller, I believe.
Exteller, thank you very much. And of course, those were all really fun. Of course, we had a little adventure with I can't remember. Root Letter. Yes, a visual novel being published by P-Cube as well.
Yeah.
The name of our character was called Biff. We had a slight adventure with the Adventures of Biff, which unfortunately we'll never be able to recreate. It was a very magical moment. But of course, coming up next, we've got top 8. So first off, we have got Jackal. I believe Jackal versus PRK.
Quite right. So this will be interesting because PRK, Zato versus Millia. I mean, you yourself contest as a Millia player that Millia folds under offense. Like, if you get your offense rolling against her, it's difficult. And with a strong Zato player like PRK, could give Jackal pause. I mean, Jackal is still a robot. Don't get me wrong, he is still
But he has been on edge today. He has been dropping a couple of combos. It's not really associated with Jackal. Of course, the big thing is that Jackal's movement is quite well renowned. He's a very slippery player.
Yeah.
So it depends whether PRK is able to start forcing Jackal to block, because if he gets him in that block strings, he's going to get pushed into the corner. And then, of course, comes a mix-up of either getting hit with Drill and Noboru or getting command thrown into an unblockable.
Yeah, or the, empty jump, or either the 50-50 overheads,
the list is next to nearly infinite.
Yeah. The thing that's going to tilt this match in one player's favour over another is simply who gets the knockdown first. That's really it. So the opening moments of this match and the next one after it are going to be crucial, in my opinion. I mean, Jackal's defense is fairly solid. PRK's is pretty good as well. He's shown himself to be quite resilient. I mean, very on the ball as well. Like, when he was playing up against mine, for example, he was completely on point with reflecting all the stun edges that were coming his way. So he's very responsive.
Martin completely collapsed. He wasn't able to adjust his game plan, so hopefully PRK might have similar sort of luck against Jackal.
Anyway, top 8 high. Let's go! All right, backing off early. Right.
Summons Noboru.
Don't blame him for that. What an intercept from Jackal. He's just trying to get some hit in there. Oh, what
Bates
a burst!
A very early burst.
Yeah, wasn't able to capitalize off him, unfortunately.
Turbo falls through Zato.
Don't blame him. Wants to try and get some space, gets the Kamikara so he can establish some dominance.
Both of these players very on edge. Oh, but the YRC manages PRK to get in. Another very early burst there. Both players without burst.
No, he pushed too hard on that. Once Kamikara is out, nothing will take it off screen. So PRK needs to have held that. Right, Jackal's now in the position he wants. Gets the TK Bad Moon rising. Then we get the disc in.
Oh no, it's going to be Crumbing Rose. Backdash, disc.
Full Woodstock.
Good blocks on low. Gets hit by the third low.
And that's it.
3 lows in a row.
Yeah, how low can you go indeed? I mean, PRK had a good thing going there, but he just didn't capitalize fully off the opportunities he had. Like when he YRC'd, he should have tried to throw a command throw out of Kamikamiha. Like when the burst happened that he... Oh, great throw from him though. Oh, did he whiff his invite hell? I think he might be
it looked like it was just off screen. I'm pretty sure if Jackal tried to push a button, it wouldn't have worked.
Oh, unblockable. Jackal can't stop that.
Manages to confirm it. Very nice. Is he able to keep him there in the corner?
No.
Ooh, just manages to turbo fall through jump D.
Great anti-air. Right, nice block from
Good block on the sweep.
Dead angle, fair. Right, good aerial approach, yeah.
Be careful of Noboru.
It's high Noboru.
Pin manages to hit Eddie. He's going to have to wait for the Eddie gauge to fill back up.
Yeah, he's getting back into a corner as well. He needs to try and advance away from that. Just needs to jump in the disc.
Can't hit disc. And have to burst out of that.
Oh,
wow.
Oh,
Digitalis.
Big damage.
Manages to scoop him up. Gets a hard knockdown into disc. What's a mix-up?
Nice
TK
block.
Bad Moon.
Oh.
He did whiff that TK Bad Moon, though. But
Yeah.
PRK wasn't able to recognize it.
Yeah.
Of course, if you manage to do it in the corner from a disc instantly into a Bad Moon, on some characters it does whiff. Of course, it is wake up dependent. I believe it's 25 frames and above that it will with if you do it instantly. You just need a slight pause, just a slight one, and it'll work.
Just a tiny little pause. PRK had taken a minute to compose himself, don't blame him. In fact, no, it's actually Jackal who's taken a minute to compose himself, which is a bit unusual. I mean, I thought the dude was cold as ice. I figured he would be just going straight on.
Of course, there were a couple of moments, especially in that first round.
Yeah.
I believe that both players were still just slightly adjusting. But no, good stuff there from Jackal. Like I said, very movement-based. He's very slippery. He knows that he doesn't want to block because he knows that PRK has excellent block strings with Zato. That will take him all the way into the corner, where he's then able to put on even more pressure so that Jackal can't escape. So instead, of course, he's doing lots of double jumps into turbo falls, and he's trying to do cross-up K into bad moons just to try and keep PRK on edge.
Yeah. That's it. He can't afford to let PRK get the knockdown. If PRK gets it, then Jackal might as well kiss the round over.
Oh, but straight off the bat, just neutral jump into pin.
Oh, good interruption on the 6H there.
Oh, tried to go for an air-to-air.
Oh, nearly caught him then.
Manages to pick up pin, manages to get a hard knockdown confirmed. Doesn't manage to go into a disc afterwards, though. Doesn't convert off 6K either. What is going on?
Goal burst for PRK. Zato and Misa pretty bad. But he gets the Emerald Rain, making it rain.
Third hit doesn't hit, so he doesn't manage to convert into 2H.
Dead angle. Yeah, fair burst from Jackal because he was going to be... Oh!
Wow. Shadow Galleries into a HS disc.
That's not what you want as a Zato player, I can tell you that for sure. All right. Oh, haircut from full screen. Okay.
Manages to save Eddie. Eddie manages to just teleport underneath the haircar.
Yeah. Counter hit JD, though, means PRK is going to the corner. He has to block this. It doesn't.
And there was a counter hit as well. Possibly a Blitz Shield.
Tried something, but it didn't work. Anyway, set point for Jackal now. Still commanding. Great start for him. This is what he needs. Fuzzy overhead. Did you see that?
Beautiful.
That was disgusting, but a great block from PRK.
Get conversion off pin. Manages to combo. Very nice. Yeah. And PRK's used his burst now. He won't be able to get that back.
And Eddie's been destroyed as well. Right, he's got a... PRK's
but he's managed to get... He's getting Jackal to block. He gets hit with no brew.
Yeah. He has to stall him now. Right, he's got Eddie back, and now he can run it. Okay, that's it. That's what he wants. Disc, yeah. Oh, dead angle
Shadow Gallery
defeated!
into no brew.
He went straight through Jackal's dead angle. Jackal has nothing now, but he's forced to back off because Eddie is out. He's puckered out. He's tired.
Oh, can't hit pin. Manages to get the air conversion into corner. Puts a disc. Disc just outside of range, but doesn't matter. Still manages to get the hard knockdown. Gets hit low, converts into
nice
disc.
Nice air throw.
Manages to pick up pin, going back into neutral. Manages to kill Eddie with hair car.
Eddie takes the car crash.
6H overhead. Gets hit low. Red RC. Disc.
Is this death?
Nope. He's going to need one more.
Yeah. No.
And 2S finishes it. So Jackal moves on into winner's final.
Yeah. PRK, he was close. So close. If he'd have just capitalized on the opportunity, he had a bit more and just avoided getting hit in steps in the air. Oh, he could have...
He was very aerial, quite a fair bit. He was trying to go for that cross-up. I believe it's... of course, with the wing, is it jumping S?
Yes, I believe so.
He's been quite consistent with that, but Arisu actually managing to recognize it. And of course, when
Arisu's not playing at the
Arisu's not playing. My apologies. Jackal managing to...
Arisu was puppeteering Jackal from the back.
I'm sure they both share the same brain. I'm sure of it. But of
Pretty
course,
much, yeah.
of course, once he managed to recognize that, once Jackal managed to recognize that, of course, PRK swapped to doing something a bit more riskier, tried doing Shadow Gallery instead, and then, of course, that was being read and managed to adjust for that being hit into a heavy slash tandem top in neutral.
Which is, it's sort of like deciding that the best thing to do, when trying to avoid traffic is to run into an oncoming car. It's kind of counterproductive to the end game. I think the Millia he wasn't quite aware of it happening, but it's just unfortunate. PRK now, though, he's in losers.
He's in losers. He's not out.
Yeah,
There's still a Zato in top 8. Very exciting.
How did you say that with a straight face? How did you say there's still a Zato in top 8 with a straight face? You could
ask me to try and talk about Millias in top 8. And then
you could play poker, my good sir.
I could play.
You could play poker. I mean, you're dressed for it.
Well, we're both dressed for it. We'll have to see afterwards. But coming up next, of course, we've got another Millia match.
But this one's going to be high, though, because we've got King Raster versus Aerisu. Very strong players.
Oh dear, oh dear. Of course, these two players were playing in casuals yesterday for quite a fair amount of time. And King Raster, very strong Faust.
Yeah.
Very strong indeed.
Yeah. I mean, I was discussing this with Ferry before, in that King Raster, not only is he just very good in all of his areas with Faust, but he's also very creative and on the fly with... Because Faust with his random items, like...
He needs to adjust his combos depending on what he throws out.
Not even combos, but more situations. Options. Like, I saw Raster in an online tournament where he had deployed a mini Faust, got that randomly. His opponent had very little health left, So what Raster decided to do was he would do aerial going my way and whiff it, which is unsafe. But because Mini Faust was falling, he was baiting him to do something. He was baiting him to play soon, and they did, and he took the round as a result. Because he baited him to do something. So he recognises the opportunities Zyson gives him, even in unconventional situations like that, and plays off them very well.
It's sort of like a negative risk.
Hey, he was leaving it open for him, hang himself, and that player did, and it worked out wonderfully for him. Raster's very, very strong, so I don't know, this could go either way. I mean, Arisu's no slouch, don't get me wrong.
Now we're going into button check, yep.
Button checks, make sure all the buttons are indeed checks.
Of course, in terms of just the general matchup, disregarding players, of course, Faust versus Millia, I think it is one of Millia's slightly tougher matches, especially once she loses pin, because of course all of Faust's buttons, even his 2K, is an anti-air.
Yeah.
So of course the aerial approach sort of gets denied once pin is lost, and of course when you're trying to play Millia slightly grounded, she does have a couple of things, like she can dash underneath Faust's fish hook. She is very low profile whilst dashing forward, which she can use to her advantage. But still, a lot of Faust's buttons just take up so much of the screen.
Yeah, they cover massive real estate. I mean, / 2H, JH, the fish hook, as you say.
Yeah.
Like, it really is going to boil down to it. If Aerisu loses the pin,
is King Raster able to sit on it and capitalize
if he has the life lead, that I think would be the ideal strategy.
He doesn't need to fully engage. He doesn't need to fully commit into anything. As long as pin is away from him and he doesn't let Aerisu pick that back up and try and not let Aerisu escape, then it could be very well in King Raster's favor. But then again, Aerisu may be a lot more conservative and smart with the pin. He may actually try and not use it immediately, try and gauge the situation, and when he thinks that King Raster is finally going to go for that critical 6P, then of course convert into a counter hit with pin, and then able to carry his game from there.
Yeah, because Faust has one of the worst defensive tool sets in the game by far. I mean, his fastest normal is 6 frames. That's pretty dire.
Very dire indeed.
Yeah, I mean, so even then, against Millia, he's going to have a tough time, unless he has Mia, but, well, Mita for Faust, don't really want to try and spend it too much on the defense. Anyway, see what happens here. So let's go. Arisu versus King Raster.
Both players back, get themselves a bit of space to start off with.
Raster sabotaging himself with that weight. And now he's already being pressed in the corner. Yep,
Very early burst there, but put into the corner.
Meteors.
Arisu needs to be careful. He's going to get hit.
Yeah,
and of course that risk gauge is cranked up nicely, and of course gets a black
hole.
hole.
Black hole.
More risk gauge.
What is his health? Where is Arisu's health? If you find it, ladies and gentlemen, please tell us, because it is gone.
Of course, Arisu needed to burst that. That was just not a good place to be.
No, that was monstrous.
Getting hit by meteors to build up risk gauge, immediately followed by a black hole.
Yeah. All right, this is a good place for Arisu. Oh, he just...
Beautiful, just managed to avoid it. Just barely.
Yeah, nice block from King Raster. Nice blocking from him there. Double overhead.
Just manages to avoid the hammer. YRC.
Great.
And 5K.
5K.
And anti-air. Okay.
As you said. I mean, his pin's down there now, so he's not going to have any control. Oh! What happened there?
Roll into 2K.
Nice roll
Double roll into throw. He manages to get the throw conversion. Arisu knows. Very nice.
Yep, he's done his homework. There's the hair car.
Manages to pick up pin in the process.
Right, chroming rose.
Chroming rose, back dash, disc. Dash forward, gets hit low, burst out.
No, he can't. I would have not. It's fair because with the roses. I mean, look at that. He just covered.
He just needs to instant air dash back.
Oh, Digital is raw.
Just raw.
I know.
I wonder what was going through King Raster's mind when he was thinking about that roll. He was probably anticipating a roll into a throw, similar to what we had before. So he probably tried to input a jump back.
Nice pick up there from the drill kick. All right, bombs out, throwing more paper bags.
Throws out the donut, manages to pick it up.
Mini Faust on the field. Mini Faust now gone. Second Mini Faust. We got twins. Twins confirmed.
Oh, doesn't manage to convert off that 5K.
Off the drill kick, not quite. Oh, just dashing in. Aerisu. Oh,
he doesn't manage to get the air conversion. Of course, Faust managing to fall behind Millia then.
Got triplets now. All right. Oh, doesn't block
6K RC. King Raster close towards burst.
Nice block. Dead angles out. Fair.
Meteors out.
Aerisu got to be wary now of his neutral. Can't afford to go in wild.
Oh, wow. Good block there. Managed to block both the meteors.
Great anti-air. Nice hit.
Gets hit with jump D counter hit.
It's big damage. Oh, opening the door. And that's
Gets hit low.
Round over. King Raster going his way into the next round.
So a really nice adjustment there.
And King Raster with the burst advantage as well. All right, opening start. Nice hit.
2K.
Yeah, he's going to blow him into the corner.
Pogo.
Going my way.
What's a mix-up? Meteors, YRC overhead.
Oh, disgusting technology, but it's great. And with meteor damage as well thrown in, that's a lot of life.
2K hitting behind. Beautiful.
What?
But Arisu managed to convert off the throw once again.
Yep. Oh, Raster
gets the scoop.
Raster throwing items out there unsafely. Right, nice block on the hair card. He's holding it well. He's got to keep holding it. Arisu continuing pressure, doesn't block the overhead. Raster now getting juggled. He has 50 meter though. He may dead angle. No, the dead angle
gets baited.
That's really bad for Raster. He has to get out of the corner now. He can't stay in there.
He's doing quite well. He's picked up the donut. He's got more health now than Arisu. He gets hit by 6H.
The 2 days
bomb back,
over.
YRC, trade. 2H. Throws the bomb out.
What's going on?
Back into neutral. Oh, wow.
Slash. Wow. I did not think the hack and slash was going to hit from there, but it did. Raster with the presence of mind to throw it out, and he takes the first game after a bit of a shaky start.
Very shaky indeed, of course, especially with normals hitting not precisely where you would imagine they would.
Yeah, the hitboxes are a bit whack at the moment. We'll get them back in their proper place in time. We'll whip them into shape. But Arisu ain't taking them on to the series. You know, it is pretty much down to who gets to hit first, because, I mean, both characters fold on defense. And Faust's mix-up is unconventional, but it's effective nonetheless. I mean, hack and slash off empty drill kick, for example. All sorts of things like that. And
taunt YRC to get aerial.
Why not? Okay, nice.
Trade.
Good start there. Right, deploys poison. Helium.
Best item in the game.
Absolutely. Hey, don't you know the value of helium to the world economy? Anyway,
Gets hit, can't hit pins, burst out.
As you said, the pin's vile, and Raster recognized that. Right, rare. Okay, jumps in. Doesn't go for the overhead. Right, side, gets the disc.
Meteors are out.
Right, he's happy to wait. See there.
He's just sitting there, yeah.
He has the life now. He can afford to play patiently. Because also, Aerisu did not have access to the ping, so he was off screen. He has it back now, mind. Oh, did Raster
gets hit
himself?
Yep. He threw out a bomb bag into the bomb.
That's awful. That was a pretty bad decision.
But good blocks there. Decides to dead angle out. He has a meter for it.
Was he was burst baiting there, perhaps? Right, meters are out anyway, so Aerisu's going to have to pay attention now. He doesn't want to get hit by deep impact. I told you! I told you!
Unblockable! And there's the unblockable.
Oh, wow! Again, Raster, see what I said about reacting to the items in the position on screen?
Good recognition there.
The jump pad is normally pretty useless, but if you can make it work like Raster did there, you can do great things with it.
Just even in block stun.
Yeah.
Just block stun confirmed. He just did far S into that pushed Aerisu into the jump pad. Yeah. RC.
I can see here that Raster's baiting burst quite a fair bit. He there.
Yeah.
And Aerisu is not biting. If I were Raster now, I'd adjust and just go straight in for full combos. There's no, let him run his burst at the end. He's got plenty of opportunities to... There's the burst, right? Aerisu on life support now. This is set point for Raster. Nice throw
Gets thrown into the corner. This is a bad position now for Aerisu.
It is.
Of course, with King Raster on match point, he needs to find a way in. Wow!
Why did he not throw him? He could have had a throw. All right,
Aerisu, and he jumped forwards. What was that?
I don't know.
Input error from the looks of it.
All right, Raster not matching out, and now Aerisu has a mountain climb. Raster bursting, saying, no, I don't want to deal with this.
And he doesn't FD. He doesn't jump back FD. Gets hit by the second hit low into hack and slash RC.
And that's it.
That's going to do it.
Done. Dead.
What?
Raster declaring Aerisu's time of death right there, and then he proceeds on to winners finals.
So it's going to be in winners final, Jackal versus King Raster, another Faust versus Millia match. Hopefully, of course, I'm pretty sure Jackal was in the crowd. He was watching that match. He was studying that match, but what happened there with Arisu at the end?
He seemed to crumble. He was cracking. Because, I mean, there was an opportunity there where he was right next to him, and he didn't. He could have thrown him, but he didn't.
Of course, once he did get the throw, what happened immediately afterwards was an instant jump K. He got the hard knockdown, could have dashed forward into disc, and he was able to start his game plan. He used his burst. He did a dead angle previously, so wasn't able to. He didn't have enough meter for a future dead angle. He wouldn't even been able to. It would have been too much of a risk to try and do blitz shield at that point, because a blitz shield counter hit would have ultimately just ended the game right there and then. But I'm not too sure what to say about that. But
Arisu's still in losers, though, mind you, so he will return, and he could very well fight back. I mean, maybe this is the thing he needs to set, set him on fire,
Yeah, finally wake him up.
Let's give him that burning.
But anyway, of course, our good friend Angel Dog Song's got another interview for us, so over to him.
Okay, so you're joined here now with the unfortunate loser of the last match, TRK Dash, if I'm correct. Yeah. You traveled from the Czech Republic again.
Yes, I've come all the way from the Czech Republic.
Yeah. So a lot of internationals here flown to try and get the glory of winning this tournament here, the Arc Revolution Cup qualifier. Anyway, so you play Zato, right? I've noticed that Zato is quite strong in this game and has been for quite some time. What drew you to Zato?
Zato. First of all, actually, the technical stuff. I usually like technical stuff in games, and controlling 2 characters is pretty much like one of the biggest problems you can actually have in a fighting game. So that's definitely one point which drew me. And second, to be honest, the pressure. I really love watching the pressure. It's my favorite thing. If it were possible to chip people to death easily without doing combos, I would just do pressure all the time. It's my favorite thing.
Just love putting Eddie out and saying, yeah, go get him. I'll do what I want. You do what you want. We'll have fun here, yeah? Yeah, unfortunately, you lost to Jackal, another very strong player, Millia, of which there seems to be a lot of in Europe. What's your opinion of Millia as a character? Even a clean.
I mean, I actually very rarely play against Millia, so I actually don't have that much experience in the matchup.
Oh, all right. So, okay. Now, obviously you're still in it. You're still in losers, right? So you still have the chance. What do you think? How are you feeling?
Actually, I'm feeling really good. I know what the problems were, and I know what to work on.
Ah, I see. You're already researching. Yeah, he's got his notepad out and everything. All right. Well, I guess I'll hand it back to the commentators on the booth now. So take care.
And that was Angel Darksong interviewing PRK. PRK, I know from online from MechaGS's online. So shouts to MechaGS if you're watching.
Shout out to MechaGS.
What an absolute gent. Can't say a bad word about him. Except for the fact he's not here, but admittedly, there are reasons for that I'm not going to go into.
I'm sure he'll let his presence be known.
Oh, absolutely.
Either on Twitter or
in the
chat.
He is indirectly responsible for me being here, to be quite honest, because he's the one who first let me try commentating Guilty Gear. He unleashed the darkness upon the world that is me. So there you go.
Okay, now I know the man I need to hunt down. Okay.
Oh, you could just stop me instead.
No. I need to attack at the source.
You've got to destroy the necromancer, haven't you?
Yeah. I need to get rid of the curse, of course. But no, of course, MechaGS, he's really been an amazing person. Not just, of course, with Guilty Gear, but with various fighting games that don't get as much attention as they should.
Absolutely.
Of course, recently he's been doing King of Fighters as well, and I'm sure he's going to be giving a lot of support to BlazBlue and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, he has a season planned out for Central Fiction, as I understand it, when that does come out. Gibbs, he does a lot to help cultivate an online community where people can play these games.
Because not everyone has the opportunity to be able to travel.
Yeah, or even then, not everyone has the ability to manage these tournaments level. He will get 24 people together online to play these things. He's got great production values. If you're interested at home, folks, in checking out MechaGS's work, then I would recommend you hit up his Twitter at MechaGS. That's Mike Echo Charlie Hotel Alpha Golf Sierra. Yes, I do know. I do know the phonetic alphabet. I've spent some time in the call centre, God help me. But yeah, I would very highly recommend you check out his work. He's got a list of an archive of tournaments on his YouTube channel as well, which you'll find on his Twitter. And also, he's just a damn good guy as well. He's a sound guy. Anyway, we now have Rigtikninja versus GodPress. Ricki, I destroyed height spotting because I'm an awful person. I remember that.
That's why you're having to be sat here now.
Yeah.
You're being tied down so that you don't laugh in people's faces.
To be fair, people, you did not see this because it was off camera, but I was actually wheeled in here on a trolley in a Hannibal Lecter straitjacket and mask.
They gave you a suit and said, behave.
I'm trying. I really am trying. But anyway, Ricki, very solid player, as it were. Chase, arguably one of the strongest Jackals in the country right now. Not to mention a complete dirtbag.
Oh. I was waiting for it. I was waiting for somebody to say it. But
well, I feel kind of badly.
GodPress in general is a really strong player. Of course, he first started off playing as Venom, and he's been learning multiple characters. I've seen him play Heyoon. I've seen him play Millia Rage as well on the side of him. But ultimately, in Revelator, he's been pretty stuck with Jackal at the moment. So, of course, I've seen him do amazing setups with it. Let's see if he has any luck being able to get some bomb setups on this game.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's begin. It's a match straight off the bat. Managed to get hard knocked down.
All
managed to summon 2 pots.
Nice anti-air there from Chase, going with an air dash combo as well, which is really good. That's one of the more technical combos for Jackal.
Gets a counter hit with the pot.
Converts as well. Coughs up Rigtikninja in the corner. And now we've got Circling Rush.
Rigtik managed to TP his way out, managed to get rid of the minions in the process, but he does need to be careful. He is on very low life. Brings up the particle barrier.
Oh, no, he shouldn't.
No Gunflame.
Gunflame don't work. Don't work at that. Not with the shield up anyway. And now you can see here that Chase is willing to back off a little bit and let his minions advance in front of him. Oh, wow, straight to the Fafnir. I don't think that's what he wanted. I mean, I wouldn't want to run a flaming punch, would you? Ow! Ow! Oh, but then Chase drops his combo, but gets the zest.
Gets a 2D.
Yep, gets the citrus zest.
Of course, Jackal is one of them characters where a normal game plan does not apply.
Yeah.
You really do need to be able to understand the character and adjust, because you're either going to get hit in the bum by a minion, or, of course, end up having your projectiles being absorbed by particle barrier.
Yeah. I will say, though, that Rigtik certainly knows his Jackal goes, because look at how much health he took off in a single hit from a 6p counter hit. So he can do this, but he has to get going. I mean, Jackal is so heavily momentum-based. If Chase gets
don't let her breathe.
Yeah, if Chase gets time to establish houses, Rigtik's going to be in really dire straits. I mean, look at this now. Minions are advancing behind him.
He does manage to get rid of minions. He does finally manage to get in.
This is a good place for him now, but he has to get this over quickly before the minions interrupt his pressure. Chase choosing to burst, reckons he can do this. It's a long road ahead, though. Minions come in, you see that?
Oh, gets hit by...
That was the best decision. That was the best decision he could have made, because the minions come in from behind with interrupted any grounded normal he did. So he took to the skies and managed to actually hit him out. Oh, he could have punished that possibly 2D. Ooh. Jackal's 3H is very unsafe. Gets hit by the dust. He will be taken to the corner. Deploying a house.
Another house, of course. Rigtik deciding to burst his way out of the corner.
Yep. Rigtik saying he doesn't want to be caught on Mayfair with 2 hotels anymore. Right. Oh, just barely.
Managed to dash, just slide underneath
What an air throw. What an air throw there from Chase.
Brings up the organ.
Oh, but he doesn't play the song in time. He's got to stick to the schedule.
Can't hit 2H to sweep, and now GodPress on the advantage. Manages to cross up.
Oh, 6H.
6H, can't hit.
Oh,
but jumps back.
He was too eager. But Rigtik runs in, waiting for the DP perhaps. Gets the wild throw.
Dashes underneath.
Okay, yeah, full combo. Gonna get knocked down. He gets knocked down. Right, he has a... Oh, what a throw.
Empty jump, but gets immediately thrown. Good block from GodPress.
I think that's probably it. No, it's not actually.
No, just needs one more.
Oh, Rigtik with the goal burst wasted.
I'm pretty sure that Rigtik was trying to go for a throw after that just guard, but
yeah,
just managing to unfortunately land first.
He panics at the end there, that was it. Because he wanted to get
it wouldn't surprise me. With all them minions being there right at my doorstep, I would also be very much...
Yeah, he was literally at the gates of Helm's Deep then, watching the Urukai come in. It was pretty bad. But anyway, set point now for Chase, for GodPress. Again with the technical Jackal combos.
Really nice confirms.
Yeah, some great work there from him. I mean, I've seen him doing, like, posting videos of tech for her, so he's been obviously been labbing this and giving a lot of thought to it. Great DP.
2D. Best DP in the game. Don't even need to think.
Not even need to think. All right, burst out from Chase. Once again, his momentum side. Yeah,
beautiful 6P there.
But the minion ruined his combo, so he couldn't unfortunately confirm it as he did previously. Gets the buff, though, and ranges him.
6H again. He's been very consistent with that button.
Oh, no. Rigtik's regretting this game of all random, all mid. And now, Chase was going for the...
wow.
Chase was going for the Chase special, which was to blow everything up, to explode everything. The Michael Bay. Right, there's the Fafnir. Oh,
gets clipped by it. Tried to jump out of it. Just too late reacting to that gunflame. Gets hit by it again. I'm not too sure what that was.
Nice catch on the tech there with the throw.
Doesn't manage to get a proper punish. Doesn't matter though, he's still managing to do quite well.
He was trying there to get Bandit Bringer, but he only had 49 meter, which is unfortunate. All right, yeah, this is, that's so brave. That's bravery there from GodPress.
Oh, now Rigtik needs to be careful.
Oh, Grand Viper,
Viper.
Rago.
Oh, you want to blow me up in the corner? I'm not in the corner. Where are you? I'm at your feet.
And I've just set you on fire.
Good, just block on that free H.
No punish, though. Oh, nice intercept in the air from Rigtik.
Surprised he didn't get clipped by Jump D then.
Yep, solid stall pressure here. Oh, but gets hit in the air.
Dashes over Gunflame.
Coughs him up. Chase choosing not to actually go and put any houses down. Goes in from the dust, feeling confident with his pressure.
Rigtik getting hit quite a bit with that block string into dust.
Yeah. Needs to be ready for it. Oh, good.
He managed to adjust. He must have heard me. Run up
Commentator's
DP.
blessing?
I guess. And there's that 2D again.
Oh, Rigtik, sorry, Rago.
It's all about the DPs now, folks.
Yeah, there's the Calvados going to get chunky damage from this. And the conversion with the cough up.
Spits them out into minions.
Deploys
buffs some minions.
Rigtik needs to do something pretty drastic now. Well, he's got the hit.
He manages to clip him, so he manages to get rid of minions.
Oh, that clash. That's OCG, though. DP out from GodPress there. Oh, nice.
Needs to be careful. Good.
Great pickup there. Right.
Okazemi, cross up.
And he picks it up as well. He doesn't finish it. Zest nearly hits. Right,
now he needs to be careful. There's a level 3 minion pot right behind him.
Oh, he gets that reset from the 5k.
All GodPress needs to do is try and block. Tries to escape once again.
Tried to bop, unfortunately, he got deep fried.
So Rigtikninja managing to tie it up.
Yeah, he's got one on the board now. Oh my god. Shouts to the 175 people currently watching us, by the way. Glad to have you here for the finals of the Arc Revo Cup qualifier. Anyway, oh, nice coup de Kero, and GodPress recognizing now to be a conversion. What is Rigtik doing? He's just styling now. He's just styling. Coup de Kero YRC, why not?
Oh, can't hit pot. That's going to hurt.
Great grab.
Spits him out into minions.
Yep.
Picks him back up.
Coughing him up again.
Oh,
Rigtik's
tried
lost a
to
lot
pick
of
him up
health.
again.
RC for safety. Gets
Oh,
the dunk.
command throw.
Dunks him.
Buffs some minions. Baits the DP. Gets hit out of the air by air minion.
This is very solid play here from Chase, and he picks it up then with a 6H down
What
set
a
point.
convincing round.
Solid, absolutely solid. Lost his burst, mind you, but he is on the advantage here. It is now his set point. Rigtik has to fire back.
Good 6p there from Rigtik.
Nice.
Oh, manages him hit GodPress out of 2S.
Should probably trying to use a far S or 5H for this. Because with Jackal, it's a poking wall. You have to try and hit her at distance, and those are Sol's best tools for that. But what a conversion then. I mean, Rigtik ruined the combo, of course, but hey, I can't fault him for that. That looked pretty slick. Good DP. The thing is that...
Wow, clashes with 6H with 6p.
Nice, good.
Tries to escape.
Hard read.
Oh,
with the bandit
manages to
revolver.
jump out of the command grab, but gets immediately met with a DP.
Safe jump. Oh, random 5H though.
Spits out into minions.
Oh, Toasty! Gets barbecued for his trouble. Oh, but he gets
Oh,
thrown
and
back,
the
and that's it.
super!
Game over! Game over!
Beautiful.
Wake up 360p. That's all she wrote. Rigtikninja unfortunately leaves the tournament, but he should hang his head high.
He did manage to make top 8. A really good result.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing about Rigtik. Every time I've seen him play in a tournament, he's done well, and he should be proud of that. Chase continuing on, though. The UK still has a man who will stand for Queen and Country and Britannia.
And it's a Jackal player.
But there
no.
always was a wrinkle.
Oh, yeah. That's just how we like it.
I'm being told, please, by the Nth Gen Interactive staff. I'm not sure if they're just literally going to like put a gun to my head and say, you can stop now.
Yes, please. But of course, coming up next, we got another UK player coming up. We have Martin versus Kyzertron.
Oh, right. Martin, if you've seen it, I've seen you've seen firsthand, he's arguably one of the best Kai players in Europe.
Oh, arguably, yes.
I mean, I actually can't. I'm trying to think of any other Kai players. I know there's Seob and there's a couple of others, but Martin, every time I've seen him play, he's always been super consistent. He plays Kai as he should be played, unlike some people that you may know.
But unfortunately, he did get knocked down into losers by, of course, the Zato player, which we had on before, of course, PRK, having to adjust his plan. Sometimes playing safe is, in its own, a risk.
Yeah, exactly. So this matchup, I have extensive experience on this matchup because it seems to happen every single month when I play Bedis. Shout out to Bedis if you're listening. But yeah, Bedman versus Kai. This will really boil down to a zoning game at first because Kai has the second best anti-airs in the game, I would argue, behind Axel. And for Bedman, getting in, if he gets in and runs his pressure, he'll find it difficult to escape. I mean, DP's not always a viable option against Ben, especially with safe jumps. I think, is this a button check? I suspect it will be. Yeah,
this is a button check.
Yeah. So what Kyzertron will do early is he'll want to try and get on him, try and avoid being zoned out. I mean, if, for example, Kai does JD into 236HS in the air and gets a knockdown from that, that is really bad news for Bedman. Because Bedman's defense, in and outside of the fact that he just doesn't take a lot of damage, is pretty dire. I mean, you can actually throw his reversal super on reaction if you're close enough, and Kai can make it can safely do Okizemi anyway with a well-timed 6HS. And on top of that, it's also a striking roll, so generally it's kind of rubbish. Yeah, he might want to take that one back and get a new one. So Martin will want to establish early, get zoning going, get a knockdown, then run his usual Okizemi and mix up. But what Kyzertron will want to do is he'll want to work around that and then get an aerial approach. Once he then has him tagged and has him in blocking, then he can run Bedman's mix up. Just a couple of throws here and there, that'll get him going.
But, of course, Bedman does have a lot of grounded tools as well to assist him in this match. Of course, Seismo can be a problem for Kai, since Kai is not... Of course, he's very stationary when, of course, he's throwing out projectiles.
You can't really afford to throw out projectiles on the ground as Kai when Bedman is also on the ground for fear of Seismo. Because a counter hit from that, even at full screen, is...
He'll just go straight over the projectile. Of course, he can do Tasby, etc., etc.
Yeah, pretty much. Anyway, let's see what happens here. So... I'm curious if Kyzertron has actually played Kai. He played me at versus fighting after he turned. So, yep, great start there with the Seismo.
And he's bringing out all the icons now.
Yeah. You can see how he's deployed the Task A icon in the air. That way that Martin couldn't destroy it from distance. Oh, trying for Meaty 2K. That's a new one. Greed 7!
Very early.
Everyone gets one, as you've saying.
And of course, that's done a decent amount of damage there.
Oh, defeats the dead angle. And doesn't...
and Kyzertron decides to burst out. He doesn't want to deal being stuck in the corner.
If Martin...
Guess can't hit Bed Slam.
Oh, cross
wow.
up. Nearly punished that volcanic... Sorry, not volcanic. Vapor Frost. Nearly had it.
And the Deja Vu tasks.
Great
wow, beautiful anti-air there with the 6P.
Bedman's anti-air 6P is actually really strong. All right, good pick up here from Martin, though. But he doesn't then finish up with Vapor Frost. I don't know if that was intended or not. It was just damage, mind you, so it's not the end of the world. But this is a good start now for Kyzertron. He's in where he needs to be. But Martin just mashes out. Mashes close slash. I mean, it is omnidirectional. It will help.
And he manages to convert off the air Bed Slam.
Okay. Nice empty jump
low.
low. And I think that might be it if he picks this up. And he does.
And he does.
First round to Kyzertron. I mean... I was saying before, Free, that Kyzertron has had a leave of absence due to being a father now. I mean, congratulations to him, of course, on that proud moment. He's come back, though, and shown some real strength, though. For someone who's been away for so long, to have that kind of return is amazing. I mean, look at this. Martin's health is already down by 50%, and it's going even further. He had to burst that. Otherwise, he was going to just get mauled. It was like watching a small child being savaged by a bear. It was just going horribly for him. All right, drop the bed on him. Now, Martin's still in a lot of trouble. Look at that empty low there. And he's
kept locked down by Deja Vu Task C.
I mean, Kaiser's not even going in close, so Dead Angle won't even help him because he can't Dead Angle. Tries the Scum Dipper, the Scum Dipper fails. Wow, wow, wow.
And of course, Kaiser, with Bedman as well, the hurt box on Bedman is kind of weird. Of course, when he does Far S, his hitbox moves back. It's sort of near towards the bed frame rather than the actual person himself that you actually need to try and hit.
Yeah.
So, of course, he's a big character, but he is very slippery. He has the air movement. And Kyzertron's been very successful with air movement down.
What was that 6P? Did you see that 6P that somehow hit him behind? What was that?
It's Arc System Works game. Don't question it.
Okay, I won't. Okay, good pressure.
Oh, nice manages to jab out of the dust.
Right, better.
Doesn't manage to convert out of the air Bed Slam, but doesn't matter. Ooh. Gets punished from doing Task B.
I disagree with him doing something because the thing is, Bedman is one of the few characters in the game, Chip and Potemkin and Bedman. Stun Dipper does not combo on them properly, so they'll be able to OTG tech. He should just be going straight into charge Sun Edge. I mean, Martin now is just crumbling in the corner.
Good conversions.
Oh, I think he'll be safe.
Yep, and he'll be...
Oh, no,
Did
he run out of tension? I think he ran out of tension, so he couldn't air defend that. Good backdash from Kyzertron. I mean, it wasn't that much of a big deal, so it doesn't matter. Seismo
can't hit Seismo. Doesn't manage to convert, though.
Right, and Seismo
again.
The power of the Earth coming through. Kyzertron now on set point. Very convincing from him.
Having excellent spacing, using that, making good use of that Seismo.
Yeah,
he manages to air movement in, baits the burst.
Baited. Hook, line, and sinker. That burst is gone, and Martin is in a world of hurt.
Deja Vu Task B possibly in, coming to keep him locked down.
Is this going to be a perfect? Kyzertron, stop, you psychopath!
Oh, doesn't manage to get perfect.
Oh, never mind. Next time. I think he was trying to bait Blitz then.
Oh, Purple RC manages to cause a trade. Go back into neutral. Throwing out projectile. Manages to cut the air movement down back.
Great pickup. Right, okay, so
he's going to need to keep him locked down now. This is one chance, and he gets dead angled out. Seismo.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Bed Slam, don't get hit by this.
Yeah, don't get hit by Bed Slam. I can test that's really bad. Oh, get Seismo.
Can't hit Seismo.
And that's it. Kyzertron continues onwards with a compelling win there.
Yeah, just really slippery air movement there.
Yeah.
Making good use of his air movement, either crossing up behind him, or, of course, just falling straight down and doing just jump S. Just put jumping S, of course, I think you might have tested this. It's a really fantastic air normal. Just
do you mean JH?
JH.
Yes, JH. But JH is good as well. I mean, I think that it might have benefited mine to stay more airborne and try to go for more JD into J236HS, because that's one of the strongest tools in the Bedman matchup. I mean, it destroys icons start, blows cleanly through, will blow through projectiles, and then if it gets a counter hit, that's knockdown. From full screen, you can run up and then do 6HS. It's very, very strong. And the threat of the JD itself is something that can't be ignored either. Because JD on counter hit for Kai is monstrous, ludicrous, unreasonable damage. It's obscene.
But yeah, a very strong performance there from Kyzertron.
Indeed.
Of course, he will be moving on into, I believe, would that be loser semis?
I suspect so, yes.
And yeah, looking forward to see both of our UK players continue on in loser side. Of course, speaking of UK players, of course, Angel Dongsong's got another interview for us. And of course, it's our own man, GodPress. So over to you, Angel.
Hi, and you're joined here with me now with GodPress, who is one of the few people here who is actually from the UK. May I ask where you are from, sir?
You're right.
From Leicester.
which has 3 people that play Guild Gear.
Because I've noticed sometimes, every now and again, you'll just stand on it and my head will just go...
I was doing that deliberately. I apologise.
So, I noticed in the match before that you played in the losers bracket, it was quite back and forth, that match.
That beard.
How did you feel? Because, like, one moment
It is a good beard, you can't fault him for that.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I hopefully will have a beard like that someday. Maybe,
It's
maybe.
Rigtikninja, we like to troll each other, but I play Jackal, I can just mash my buttons, I have a 1-button DP, 1-button command grab. I just need to guess right once.
Yeah, well, you know, when you've got, like, you know, simple inputs, because she's
So yeah,
very
we're going to have...
simple. She's like a tower defense
Well,
we gonna-
character.
I think that's not been updated
how's
quite
that?
yet because
Are you
Jackal...
comfortable with
Yeah,
that
oh, there we
mix
go.
There we go.
Yeah,
Supposed to be
well,
Jackal,
I
King
used
Are we going to
say
continue with losers semis first?
I suspect losers semis first and then...
Yeah, because
So
PRK sat on the desk.
kind of
Yeah,
like
so losers semis and then we get winners final, then losers final, then
I
grand
can't
final.
just lay down my garden and let people come into it and kill themselves. Because they have enough
Sounds cool, man.
response, they have to kill the houses. But she's okay, she's fun. When's that?
Oh, well, when's that? That's a very good question. We should hope that the Axis works are watching, and we'll take note of that. At the end of the last match, where you late cancel, so you got the purple RC, Roman cancel, you went straight into command grab and it killed him. Like why? Why did you do a command grab of all things?
A command grab is super inward. If he does anything like 2D or anything that's quite low, she'll scoop him up off the ground. So if he goes for, say, safe jump, heavy slash, and he goes for 5k, I can super command grab and it'll just be whatever options he has.
So basically, you just wanted to slam dunk, play some basketball.
It looks good. It's a nice way to end the round.
It was a beautiful way to end the round. So what do you think? Because you're now in top 6, I believe, of the losers.
I have PRK next, I believe, which is not an easy match, because he's a very good Zato.
He's a very strong player. I'm interested to see this match.
I'm dead. If I catch him, he might die. Who knows?
He might.
He might die.
Anyway, thank you. I hope you do well, and we shall be watching. So I shall hand it back to the commentators now.
Brief interview. I apologise if you could hear us gabbing on over that, unfortunately. Mild technical difficulty. Although, to be fair, I think it's always welcome if we can admire GodPress's beard.
Yes.
Because it is a beard to be
Magnanimous.
admired. I mean, I have a beard at the moment, as you can tell. I mean, this isn't like a dead ferret on my face. But I would like to have a beard just like Chase's at some point in my future. It's going to take a while for me to get there, but I'm working on it.
So, of course, we're just waiting to see which match is coming up next. So, of course, once again, just like to talk about some of the people here who have helped us with this event. Of course, this is in collaboration with Arc System Works, P-Cube, and Nth Gen Interactive Media. Of course, what more can be said about P-Cube? I mean, if you were to ask any of the people in this room about, say, a year ago, whether we'd all be sat in the same room qualifying to enter a tournament to possibly go to Japan, I'm pretty sure most of the people here would laugh back in your face.
It would sound like this.
Yeah. Now,
no.
What? Arc System Works? What? But no, of course, thanks to the work of people like Nate over at P-Cube and, of course, the whole of the P-Cube team, this has now become a reality. And, of course, not to forget about Arc System Works either. Of course, at the end of the day, if Arc System Works didn't publish, of course, Guilty Gear, didn't give the go-ahead to publish Guilty Gear in Europe, then none of us would be sat here talking to the camera, talking about how much we love playing Guilty Gear.
Yeah, I mean, I've said this before, but I think it bears repeating here that the whole reason that this thing is happening here is not just, of course, because of the game itself being available in Europe, but it's also because of the passion of the community that's come around it. I mean, Revo last year, for example, the atmosphere in there was incredible. I think that's actually what
that's what kick-started a lot of it. For
people took notice, yeah. So I think that it goes without saying that to everyone who's actually participated in Guilty Gear in Europe, be it if you've just played at locals, maybe you've gone to majors, maybe you win a lot, maybe you don't win a lot, in whatever way that you have contributed.
You've contributed nonetheless, and of course, we've got to thank all of you. I can't name all of your names because there is quite a lot of you. But of course, someday we'll have to publish a list of it. But of course, thanks to all of you guys as well for allowing us to have this excellent event and getting people to go to Japan. It's incredible.
I mean, yeah, I know, like, that's an opportunity of a lifetime. But anyway, we're going to have to stop talking about that, unfortunately, because now we have a match due to start. We're going to be having PRK, Mr. Zato 1 himself, minus his sombrero and poncho, unfortunately. I was very disappointed when I saw him earlier and he didn't have those. He said they would be damaged in the flight, which I found incredulous, shall we say. But he's been showing some very strong stuff for Zato. GodPress here. This matchup is Well, we're going to have one press. So let me just say, this match is absolutely lopsided in such a ridiculous way. Let me put it this way to you, Ben, right? If Jacko does not have her shield up, Zato will destroy her. It will leave nothing but ash. Just ruined, right? But if Jacko has a shield up, then, well, it's just hilarious because Eddie doesn't work in the shield. So
you're playing with essentially half a character.
Not even that, because Zato on his own is just useless. So PRK is going to have a huge, huge burden on him here. He must get onto GodPress immediately and never, ever let go. He must never let him get that shield up, because once that's up, GodPress has free reign to go in. And you can see that. All right, yeah, that's it. That's what he needs. But he didn't get the knockdown from that, and that might be crucial.
Of course, GodPress gets his shield back after a slight cooldown there, and he manages to put on pressure to keep Zato in the corner. Gets counter hit.
Right, he's backed off a little bit. Now, the shield is still down. You can see the icon is filling up for it in the corner on top of GodPress's tension bar. Right, gets the invite hell. Now, the minions there are going to be a problem for PRK because he's not going to be able to destroy them actively if they're pushing towards this side of the screen. Right,
managed to backdash to avoid Noboru.
Yep.
Gets pushed back into the corner, has to block the drill.
Yeah.
Free HS.
Stalling for time there to try and make sure he can get Eddie back. Nice jump out. Shadow Gallery.
YRC, very nice. Managed to avoid the air minion.
Great use of his movement options there to escape from the corner. He did end up losing his burst, but I think that's better than actually being stuck in the corner and losing his burst there. Now, shield's up, right, shield down. Invite hell, Nobiru. Nobiru again. Meaty Dust, the NBA special. We patented that. We went to the patent office, you and I, to get that there.
Well, if people aren't going to block it, then I guess we might as well.
No, that's exactly it. Great start there from GodPress.
Oh, good jump there.
I know. Right, okay, he's jumps in on him. Right, saw blade pressure. We're gonna get the down.
The full carry into the corner.
Down Fang, no. Nobiru. Hi, Nobiru.
Gets swept once again with free HS.
All right. Okay, gets the invite hell. This is what he wants. Chase now has very little meter left as well, but he does manage to destroy Eddie. Although Eddie's now back. Right. PRK backing off a little bit, wants to maintain some space. Great anti-air.
Beautiful.
Oh, that was 6H, I believe it was. Or 2H possibly. I'm not sure of the Sato's notations, but it worked nonetheless. All right, Eddie is now gone. Took the hit, bodyguard style for PRK. Great block on the overhead. Wouldn't be able to get much on, but it's always good to try and block.
YRC, tried to go for an air throw.
Oh, again, the bodyguard. Took it for him and allowed him to capitalize off that. And Meaty Dust again, and Chase is getting mauled in the corner. Dead man's hand!
Into unblockable. Wow, incredible.
You never, ever see Dead man's hand, and that is part of the reason that people just don't stop.
Don't recognize and block it. Well, of course, get it command thrown by it.
I'm surprised it still exists on the command list on Dust Loops, to be honest. I barely know it exists. It's just a blip on my radar. Anyway, one up to PRK. Very strong start from there. I mean, this matchup really...
Good just block there on the dive.
Yeah, very good for him. This matchup should really be in Chase's favour because of the fact Jacko's shield more than anything. And
but of course, PRK is just suffocating him. He's block stringing him over and over.
I think he recognises the need to stay on him at all times, and I don't think Chase is quite reacted to that. I mean, look at that then. He took the hit for him and then was able to blow straight through him. Invite hell, good meter. He can't invite hell through that, though, and I think he recognised that with the Roman cancel there. All right, Buzzsaw again. Right, we're going to get high Nobiru somewhere in the world.
Oh no, gets hit out by Minion.
Yeah.
Eddie Gage needs it to charge back up.
PRK wisely bursting there, wants to get momentum in.
Oh, and the YFC does an anti-air with 2 HS again.
Nobiru, right.
Doesn't want to take the risk.
We'll see a damn Fang in a second. He's going to have to. The Minion's incoming. But he still gets hit, though. Gets the invite hell. He's just blowing through the Minions like they're nothing. Gets the invite hell again. No OTG. Doesn't matter, though. Chasing a lot of problems, and he's just dead. Gets hit by Nobiru. Can't jump the shark, unfortunately. Not this time. This is now set point for PRK.
PRK managed to take 2 birds with 1 stone. Not only is he hitting GodPress, but also hitting the level 3 minion summoners.
He was plowing straight through them like it was nothing. And that's important. Oh,
gets can't hit Nobiru.
PRK loves that move. I've seen a book where he's literally just written, plan for lockdown.
Gets hit with
Nobiru,
Shadow Gallery.
Question, profit. All right, there's a hit. Good start there from Chase, but he doesn't unfortunately use his combo. Dead angle. Oh, that's going to get Eddie. Nice break there, saving himself.
Giving him a bit of breathing room to bring up particle barrier, but gets hit out.
Yeah, PRK is making excellent use of Eddie's ability to work around that shield when it's up, because that's the crucial time when he will suffer. All right.
And now GodPress struggling, of course, managing to lose a lot of minion summons.
All of his houses are gone, but he'll get them back now once he spat him out. Okay. Oh, Black Shield. Right, he's got to hold that. It's plus 5. You cannot push buttons after that unless you've got DP. And then he gets the damn Fang. There's going to be unblockable. I think Chase is over. And the crowd was already clapping when that happened.
Oh dear.
But commiserations to Chase, who leads the tournament. PRK continuing on to losers final.
Losers final, yes.
Yeah.
But of course, commiserations to Chase. GodPress did an amazing performance throughout the tournament. Of course, he was on stream a couple of times, but no, he is a very smart player. Of course, he does, I believe he has a YouTube channel as well, just titled under GodPress. He has a lot of in-depth explanation about Jackal and her mechanics as well, specifically revolving around minion summonings and stuff like that, and how to access certain combos, making use of the minion. So, of course, if you liked what you see there from GodPress, do make sure to check him out.
Yeah, he's also on Twitter under GodPress.
Under GodPress as well, yeah.
Well, yeah, there you go. So, I believe that is that. So, what have we got next?
I believe we'll also be going to the other losers semi-match, Kyzertron versus... Where is it? Let's have a look on here.
Stay tuned, loyal listeners.
No, of course, Kyzertron versus Arisu.
Yep, and they're already setting up. This is going to be one hell of a fight for Kaiser. I mean, in fact, was it not Arisu who actually took him out earlier on, I believe?
Let's have a look.
Let's see. It was, as a
It
matter
was
of fact,
indeed.
2-1.
So,
2-1.
salty run back. But that was a very strong performance from Kyzertron. I mean, it was incredibly close.
Yeah, he actually had Aerisu on the ropes at first, and Aerisu just fired back. And it could go either way. I mean, the thing about Bedman versus Millia is that it really depends on who locks the other down first. I mean, they both have decent neutral tools. I mean, Pin, of course, is very strong, but Bedman is an airborne character, so Pin is not necessarily all that useful. I mean, Millia's got decent aerial interception options with, like, Rising JK, but it could go either way. I mean, Kaiser's shown some real strength today, and it could happen. It would be quite the thing. I mean, look at him smiling. He's like, yeah, I got this. I'm going to
broadcast this. I'm going to use the new PS4 share function.
I love how Aerisu on the right was just like, come at me, bro. Come at me, bro.
But of course, Arisu, whilst being interviewed by Angel Dogson before, did mention how his experience with Bedman is incredibly limited. Like, he's in neutral, he managed to he felt that he was able to do something about it. But once, of course, Kyzertron started doing some of the fancier stuff, making use of buttons such as 6H and making use of the Task A, the K variation, which allows him to teleport. Once he was using Deja Vu variations, crossing over with Deja Vu, K ball, and then 6Hing afterwards. So jumping from one side to the other, he said that he wasn't too familiar with it and that it's not something that he gets to practice with every day. So maybe Kyzertron may try to implement that a little bit more, or maybe perhaps Arisu's finally recognized what it is that he needs to do in order to try and block those.
Yeah, because Bedman is, as you said, a very slippery character. You have to really know what you're doing in order to be able to fight against him. We currently have a button check going on at the moment, folks. So don't worry if you are hearing any noises. It's not actually the match. Oh. So we'll see what happens there. I mean, Kaiser did take one match. I mean, it wasn't a clean win for Arisu first time around. So for me, that's all the more compelling reason why this could go either way. I mean, that would be quite the upset if Arisu was taken out at this point. I mean, he's fought hard.
But, of course, if Kyzertron does win, there's going to be a lot of people in this room who will be very happy.
I reckon people will be screaming. I might scream. Maybe. Anyway, let's see what happens here. So, Kaiser and Arisu. All right, early back dash. Kaiser backing off early. I'm not sure if I agree with that, but he does get the hit from Redman's wonky movement, although he's now been put in the corner from that burst, which is a great pickup from Arisu. I don't agree if he's backing off.
Good blocks, managed to challenge the 6K. Gets hit, can't hit, HS. Good at air conversion. Yeah. Manages to get the hard knockdown. Disc. Air dash forward, jump
defeats
K.
Defeats down. Nice interruption on the throw. I don't necessarily agree with the early back off from Kaisertron. I think he wants to get momentum going because now he's been pushed in the corner. He's kind of stayed there since then. Good pickup from Arisu. All right, deploys the Chroming Rose, the Jackal special. Oh, that burst.
Don't burst out of that. He'll just backdash.
That's awful. That's really, really bad.
That's not good.
That's kind of tragic.
Because you won't be able to get that back next game. He has to win this next round and then carry on to the end of round 3 in order to try and get that burst back.
But you see here, now looking impressive. This is why I said, like, he's now pressing on, and Arisu was already getting hammered there by some attacks.
And Millia does not like to be sat in one place.
How he did not get hit by the bed slam there, or how they did not trade, I don't know. But Kaiser's got to hold this, and he's now getting smacks around and juggled in the air. Right, is he going to read the tea leaves? He reads them right. Oh, he doesn't read that,
he gets hit by Bad Moon to get hard knocked down into disc once again.
Great
Good throw there on landing.
And Kaiser with the optimized anti-Millia combo. Right, Arisu does 100 meters, so I'm expecting a dead angle. Oh, he faultlesses out anyway. He maintains his meter for later. Oh, nearly had the cross-up. Right, we return to neutral now, which is where Kaiser will want to be.
Good
There's the burst.
punish on the HS.
Deploys the bed. Ooh,
Wow!
That boomerang! Boomerang effect. Australian combos.
Puts a disc on top. YRC.
Oh, disgusting. Trying
Tries to base
bait.
burst. Manages to air dash back in.
Kaiser now bursting. Has a lot of meter. Oh,
6P.
6P. Oh, he didn't turn. He didn't Roman cancel. Right, there's the bed. Right.
Can't hit bed slam.
Cross up.
6H.
OCG. Doesn't matter though. Cross him up. Cross him with the triangle jump. Gets a close slash.
And that was the stuff that Arisu was talking about, how he finds it difficult to be able to recognize.
How ironic for a Millia player. So, oh, nice throw there.
Beautiful.
From the landing. All right, so MC jump low. Yep, that's right. And then gets the Beyblade. Oh,
Teleports onto the other side. Gets hit out with heavy slash.
Like, Kyzertron, like, he had that then when he crossed him up. But then for some reason he seemed to fudge it, like, his mind got a bit fudged because he actually landed a hit, which he didn't expect. Dead angle defeat, Aerisu very aware, but he didn't get much of it. Gets the bad moon.
GGXrdR sees it to convert into a full combo into knockdown.
Right.
Gets hit low with hair car.
Kaiser's not reading the tea leaves, unfortunately. Doesn't have his burst back, but Aerisu will be wary of that. I mean, we've seen it from him. Okay, nice hit.
Beautiful. Gets a counter hit.
Oh,
Doesn't convert into Seismo.
He didn't go into Seismo. Sorry, he didn't go into Beyblade immediately. Right, yeah, good move there from Kaiser to get some space, but gets anti-air because he didn't faultless the last hit. Great
Beautiful.
anti-air, 6P.
Manages to hit him out with pin as well.
Sibenya. But he gets the throw anyway. Wow.
Game 1 goes to Aerisu. Now all we need to see from Kyzertron is that continuation of that pressure that we saw at the start.
He needs to get momentum going immediately. He can't afford. Can't afford it. I mean, we saw that it felt very much like what we saw earlier, in that when Kaiser was on point, he had Aerisu at his mercy. He had him strapped to that bed and he was rocking it for all his worth.
The only thing that could get Aerisu out was a burst or a dead angle if he managed to block correctly.
Yeah, pretty much. But then he had some opportunities there that he didn't capitalize on, like when he did the cross-up task, a K version, like you mentioned, he got the hit, but then he seemed to think, oh, I didn't actually land the hit, so it didn't matter. Anyway, he's got that. Right, he's going to get some icons out.
Manages to hit him with bed slam. Manages to keep Aerisu in place.
Good backdash there to avoid the hits. Good neutral game here. Ooh.
Manages to punish the whiffed 6P.
I admire Erisu's bravery in doing TK bad moon like that, because without meter, that is unsafe. All right, that's
it's
safe.
a very risky tool that is rarely used in neutral.
Yeah. Hey, if
gets picked up with Seismo.
Oh, he's trying to cross under him, perhaps. Nice bed slam. Aerisu in a lot.
Converts.
Right, that's
crosses over to the other side.
That was brave of him, because that is +9. Or it's certainly plus a decent amount from what I remember. Okay, oh, great blitz shield. And a cross under. That was the slickest cross under I've seen in ages. Look at that. Good block. Good
challenges the 6K. Once again, he's been very consistent with that.
Aerisu with the aerial inception there with the rising JP. And there's the bad moon rising. But he drops his combo.
He drops a air dash.
And then gets the saw blade. Oh, he's trying for chip damage.
GGXrdR 6H.
Cross up. Nicely done there from Kaiser. Forced him to respect him with faultless and then just went straight through with 6H. Nicely done from him.
Good, but good air to air.
Right, that's plus, so don't do anything after that. Okay, Kaiser blocking. Oh, no pickup there from Arisu after the JH. Oh, Digitalis, but no counter hit. Good block from Kaiser. Right. Oh, he's got intercepts again. Arisu's so on point with these aerial interceptions, it's kind of scary. Oh my god, did that just happen? He hadn't even landed the overhead and he's got that. All right, oh, double overhead again. Oh,
and he doesn't cancel into disc, but he manages to GGXrdR the other disc.
That was like the can-can. Great block from Kyzertron. Great oh,
and
what a
side swaps as well.
Beautiful. But YRC's too early and loses his projectile.
Gets thrown. Roll onto the other side. Yep.
TK. Yep, TK turbo fall for the triangle jump. You're quite fond of that yourself from what I recall.
I do like that one now near the corner, I'm not going to lie. But let's see if Kyzertron, he needs to adjust, otherwise he can face being eliminated from the tournament.
This is set point for Arisu after all. He can do this. I mean, we've seen it. But there's the pin. That's really bad start.
He gets counter hit
but
after.
Arisu drops again.
Oh, does he get the pickup? He does get the pickup. Tried to bait a burst, and he gets thrown out of 6H.
Arisu's crumbling, though. I mean, look at that. He drops his dashing disc. He didn't do anything after the roll either. This is very uncharacteristic for him. Kaiser now needs to capitalize on this. This is the point where he needs to smell the blood in the water and get it. He needs to get on top of him. Great hit. Yep, get the trip.
He's getting a lot more just blocks on this.
Oh, gold burst. We get Chromium Rose.
And he manages to pick up pin. Trade.
Bed slam, yep. Just maintain some pressure. Oh, nice hit from Kaiser. Oh, that was almost meaty, but not. Now Arisu has a great block.
Good block.
Good guesswork here from Kaiser. He gets hit, and that's going to be air to the air, takes the skies.
Kyzertron with a burst. He needs to time this perfectly. He uses it as OTG. Bed slam.
Instant blocks the bed slam, but doesn't then do anything of it. That will
manages to avoid Arisu getting the pin.
Oh, overhead!
An instant overhead.
Kyzertron puts 1 on the board. The UK dream continues. Wow. I mean, that was the best scene he could have done there because he locks him down with Beyblade, went for the overhead. He knew that he wanted. I mean, in normal circumstances, that would have done not a massive amount of damage, if very little to be honest. But
He just needed that one.
It's what he needed, and he recognised that perfectly. Kaiser proving that he can do. I mean, we're back where we were before, 1-1. He can do it. Could he send Arisu home?
It's a scary thought indeed.
The building will shake if that happens. I'm not kidding. I hope this place has got a great fire safety code.
Well, we did have a fire safety test just before we started, actually, so...
I will say, by the way, when we had
Please do find your nearest exit.
I will say before when that happened, I thought I was hoping it'd be air horns instead. But maybe next time. A suggestion for a future qualifier, perhaps.
But both players tying it up.
All right, great start with the far S there, but... Oh, Aerisu doesn't pick that up. I feel so bad for Kaiser because he made the right call, but he just kind of sunk over him. All right, early burst from Kaiser.
Trades on the 6P with a counter hit pin.
Nice throw, catching him as he landed. I mean, with Bed Slam being plus as it is, he could have got away with that. So well done to him.
Don't let Millia pick up that pin.
No.
Oh, manages to backdash to avoid the buzzsaw.
What is happening to Aerisu? He drops his dashing disc again.
Good blocks. But gets thrown.
Tried. He should have had that. He did see it coming and he hit the 2P, but it just didn't happen for some reason.
Arisu manages to pick up good blocks on the 6K, but gets hit low, gets opened up into a heavy knockdown, into a disc setup once again. 6K doesn't manage to block it this time, and that'll take round 1.
Yeah, that'll take round 1, but Kaiser still how he can do this. I feel bad for him because he had made the right read, just didn't come out at the right time. Oh, that's so bad. All right.
And now Kyzertron's backing off again.
That clash. Oh, rising JP. That's unsafe.
Oh, no, he did a deja vu input for some reason.
No icons around the field. What is happening?
I'm pretty sure he wanted just task B or something similar to that, but just didn't know what side he was on.
Good block.
Millia was throwing him through a loop. Bed slam.
Oh,
it's
great
just a jump
interception.
H.
Go Gadget Copter works.
Get 6K.
It's time for burst bait then. Kaiser seems very flummoxed at the moment, but he gets the trip, but this is where it starts. Oh, good backdash. Automatically avoided getting hit by a 6H, so he's going for cross-up. Arisu is staying very mobile, backing off, coming in. Oh, great. Oh,
manages to just block the deja vu.
Gold burst gone. This is really bad for Kaiser. Now he must take this round. He has to do this quickly. Arisu has 50 meter. All right.
And a significant health lead as well. Wow.
What happened there? Did he cross under him? How did that happen? It doesn't matter. Great.
Beautiful 6P, but doesn't manage to convert again. 6P again.
Gets a 6P.
Okay, this is his chance.
He's got Arisu's getting bonked. Arisu's now on the offensive.
Oh, managed to drop down.
Kyzertron can do this. Tries the Beyblade. Nearly at the air throw. Doesn't block 6K. No, it's not over. He will live. He will live. Kaiser has to block this. He doesn't block it. He bursts. Kaiser can do this. Gets the best slam.
That's on. YRC manages to avoid the pin.
Oh, Kaiser takes one. Oh my God.
Kaiser's not out yet. He knows what he needs to do.
He has to do this.
This is the final round.
Arisu knows what he has to do as well. Both players a little on tilt here. K2 blocks.
Good block on the bad moon. Bad slam.
That's bad slam, right. Drops his dashing disc. No punish from Kaiser. Throws the beast ball at him. Deploying some icons, skims some space, try and control the area.
Just play the spacing game. Great
hit. Burst fails. Arisu's burst whiffs. Gets hit by that. Arisu's crumbling. Could this be the end?
Manages to avoid pin. A falling jump SS again.
Roman cancel. Takes the skies with a bed slab. Could this be it? Arisu, he's got to live it now. He's live or die time.
Though this is Millia Rage we're talking about.
Just needs one hit. Kaiser needs one.
And Kyzertron does it.
Oh my God. Kyzertron sends Arisu back to France. The man returning after such a long absence says, I'm here to stay. I am back. Yes, please